Hello, Pisces, and welcome to your August 2025 reading. I'm Corinne from Sacred Star Tarot. We're going to take a look at your August, what to expect, and any advice. I hope you're doing really, really well. Of course, August, we're in Leo season, so that fire, that part of us that has that Leo energy is going to want to be understood and expressed. So you might have themes or get a really deep understanding of where you want to be more confident, where you want to be more in a leadership position and put yourself out there. So they might be, the themes that come up for you during the month of August. Then on the 9th of the month, we have the full moon. And like every full moon, it's here to reveal to us, to show us, to reflect back to us some part of our life that needs to be understood, something that needs to be released for our highest good and our highest growth. And this full moon is in Aquarius. And now Aquarius is the archetype of being an individual. It's also about community and being altruistic. So, what we want to do for humanity and for the greater good. But you might find that you'll be aware of the ways that you are seeking approval instead of being authentic. And that will be a time where you can do a ritual to release the belief systems that are outdated, that are stopping you from being your unique, beautiful, authentic self. And then by the end of the month, we're of course moving into Virgo, and we have the new moon in Virgo on the 22nd or the 23rd. That new moon will be moving that fire energy from Leo into Virgo, which is that earth energy, being very grounded, practical, attention to details. It's also the part of you that wants to have some structure, put routines and schedules in place to bring all of those big dreams and possibilities into a practical plan. So that will be an interesting change in the energy later in the month. But that's what's going on in the sky. Let's have a look at what Spirit wants you to know for the month. And Pisces, I've meditated on your energy, and it's a very interesting month for you. Now, coming into the month, you have the Five of Swords in reverse and the Hermit. So this is the Five of Swords is the when we are feeling very defeated by a situation. So you might have become aware of a conflict, a situation that's been difficult. This could be an external conflict or something within you with the swords, because it's the swords, which is your mind. So sometimes it's like I can see this way that my mind is not allowing me to win, that's holding me back, that's keeping me feeling defeated. And I'm trying to understand it, or maybe you haven't understood it. You've understood where it comes from, because the Hermit looks within to get his answers. So that's how you're coming into the month. Mid-month is the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups in reverse, and the Ten of Cups. So the Queen is, this is you feeling very focused on what you want. So I think mid-month, regardless of this defeat and how you're feeling in the mind, on a physical level, like this is your 3D reality. This is like, I know what I want to create. I know what's meaningful and valuable to me. I'm focusing on it. I'm nurturing it, because this creation that I want and is important, I'm giving it all my focus and attention. And so that's very positive. When it comes up with the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups, this is like when they're upright, it's like getting your wish fulfillment, feeling full of love and optimism and fulfilled. The Ten of Cups is the ultimate emotional stability and expression, of life. And when they're in reverse, it's like I can't feel it. I'm putting my focus and attention on something, but I can't feel that it's going to happen for me. I'm not feeling excited about it. I don't know why. I want it to happen, but there's something within me that won't allow myself to really feel like this is my hope and dream and feel excited, feel optimistic about it. So we want to find out why, because that can be obviously it's a question that you're having or a feeling that you're having. Because the Ten of Cups, the tarot is the secrets of life. How we find our growth, our fulfillment, the lessons that we're meant to experience and understand, the wisdom that we gain. And the wisdom of the Ten of Cups is that it's an inner feeling. When we're working from the 3D, we feel like we have to have all of these things for our happiness, all of these. But the actual 10, when we master our emotions, we realize that that's actually that fulfillment and that joy is within us, independent on the 3D. And I think you'll be kind of questioning or not knowing why I'm not feeling it. When these are in reverse, we can feel a little bit empty or have hard time, like really going for our dreams and wanting them and knowing that that's possible. So we're getting some advice so that we can turn that around for you, Pisces, because everything is possible for you. That Ten of Cups is always available. That wish fulfillment is available. I can see there's been a change because by the end of the month, you have the Magician and the Tower. And so this is, as above, so below, as within, so without. But this is your ability to create this change, to have this breakthrough. So I think you're going to be, this is like, I'm feeling defeated coming into the month. I want to understand why I, constantly feel that I can't win the battle. I'm focusing on what I love. I know what I want. I'm tending to it. I'm putting energy into it, attention into it. But I'm not feeling that it's possible. I'm not feeling the joy of the possibility of this happening for me. And then by the end of the month, it's like, okay, I'm going to create a breakthrough. I'm going to create this breakthrough so I can break out of, they're imprisoned. And, they can be imprisoned by their mind. And the beauty of this breakthrough, it comes from spirit, with the Magician. We don't have to work it out. It's like when we do rituals, ceremonial magic, prayer, affirmations, meditations, we can ask for this breakthrough to happen. The breakthrough with the Tower, it has the symbols of Yod. That's the hand of the divine that helps us to break free from our, self-imposed prisons. And so that breakthrough is available for you at the end of the month. And it looks like it's because you've decided, no, I need this to shift. I need this to change. Because as within, so without. So, if we don't see the success on the outside, it's like we do the inner work on our journey to change what it is within me so that my life can reflect back to me what I want to see. And it'll be everything to do with why you can't experience the joy. And so let's get some advice for you to help you navigate this, for this beautiful, amazing breakthrough, so that we can turn this 9 and 10 of cups upright, your wish fulfillment, your optimal, joy. So I call upon the light, and I call upon the Holy Spirit and the divine to help me with this reading for Pisces, to help bring clarity for their highest and their best path forward. Call upon the divine and I call upon the light to help me with this reading for Pisces. To give them everything they need for the month of August. This is a great reading, Pisces. It's going to be a very important breakthrough, because to do with your cups, your level of fulfillment and joy, happiness. Okay. So, Spirit, can we please have a understanding of any challenges that Pisces will have? Okay. 6 of Swords, 5 of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of Cups. Okay. So this is very much about the patterns and the programs in the unconscious. Sometimes we have like an inability to let that divine love in. If we think of the creator, the divine is always wanting to fill us with this, unconditional love that's available. And you can call it love, vitality, the essence, that we're made of. And that's like always flowing in us. But we can have this, resistance to feeling it because of the mind and our, past conflicts, always feeling like we're in battle. So let's get some advice, because we understand it, but like, what can you do? Okay, yeah. Have the 4 of Swords. So to feel that divine connection, you have the 4 of Swords. So that is the ability to rest, to take time out, to retreat, to get into meditation. Yeah, bottom of the deck, Hierophant. So if you're drawn to energy healing, rituals, meditation, where you can connect to this high frequency or divine, whatever you believe in, to help heal this, to create the breakthrough. It's like so that it can open up the blocks in your energy system to heal it, so that you can feel this 10 of Cups. You can feel this unconditional love pour through you. Okay. Do we have any other advice for Pisces? Can we have some more specifics on what they can do? Okay, Sun. Great. So Pisces, for the month, stay in a state of optimism. Choose optimism. It's like we can connect to the archetype of the sun. We can see these sunflowers in the background. And if we, it takes a bit of discipline to stay in a state of optimism. You can connect to the archetype of the sun. Like I said, that's the, the source energy. Knowing that everything is possible for you. Do the things that you love. Do the things that raise your frequency and make you feel optimistic. It's like um, it's a daily choice that we make to feel optimistic, to know that the past is the past. And whatever we feel defeated about, we can overcome. That's why we're here. We're not here to get stuck in the defeat. We're here to feel that, experience the 10 of Cups. You're able to have that and the state of optimism. So if there's any advice from the cards, it's like, having that time to connect, to meditate, stay in a state of optimism. Can we please clarify the Tower and the Magician? Okay, great. Yeah. So by the end of the month, you have the 10 of Swords, which is great. That's the end of the cycle. So I think by the end of the month, because, if you follow the advice of the cards, it's, understanding of the feeling of defeat, that the past has probably blocked this ability to feel this positivity, this optimism, and feeling like your wishes fulfilled in life. And, it'll be like the end of the month, creating a shift through either meditation or just your intention, staying positive, so that you can end this, how the mind is, the mind deceives us. The swords are the biggest challenge that we have in our journey, and that's the mind, how we're thinking. Our thoughts and our perceptions of things can be our worst enemy. And I think you'll be understanding that and releasing it so that you can experience this new stage of optimism and joy, knowing that all is possible for you. Because whatever you're working on with the Queen of Pentacles is beautiful. It's abundant. The queens are giving birth to something that you really want, creating something that you really want. And I can see it's very meaningful to you, and that could be anything. It could be a relationship, it could be health, it could be anything in your 3D. And this is to help you feel really positive about it, to know it's possible, because it is possible. And I think you'll be having a breakthrough on this by the end of the month. Great. So let's see if there's a animal spirit to guide you through the month. Could we please have an animal spirit to guide Pisces through the month of August? Could we please have an animal spirit for the beautiful Pisces to guide them through the month of August? There we go. You have Loon and Intuition. So that's very powerful. And, Pisces, you're one of the most intuitive signs in the zodiac. So, it says, listen to the song of your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. Yeah. And so this is to connect you to that part of you that is unconditional love, that knows that, the creator, that source wants only the best for you. It's always wanting to bestow upon you all that you dream of, all that you want, unconditional love, unconditional fulfillment. And this will be just another level of release to blocking that coming through. So trust your intuition. Having some solitude might be helpful just to be able to do this inner work, this inner release. But what a big transformation. Okay. I'm going to call this reading a breakthrough in happiness, because that's what you'll be feeling. Optimism and happiness with this breakthrough. So it's exciting. So Pisces, I'm sending you all of my love, light and blessings for the month. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, comments, subscribes. It helps my channel more than you'd know. And I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.